tiny fingers, 10 tiny toes, 2 lovely eyes, and a little button of feet, my gentle.
7-year-old Maisie wants to be adopted.
I am a nice girl. I like to play with my toys.
But several families have tried and given her back, and she doesn't believe she'll ever find a home.
I like to dance and I like to talk. I do, and be naughty, but not very much.
Her luck changed last year when she met an extraordinary couple who've already adopted 8 of the most damaged kids in care, and they decided to give her another chance.
For us, it wasn't about this pretty, attractive child who likes doing lots of things. It was about this hurt child that we thought we could help. And do you believe that we are going to adopt you? And that this is going to be your forever family that never sends you away? Yeah?
In her first 4 years, Maisie lived through a lot of violence. Since then, she's had one family after another, and it's left her feeling vulnerable and angry.
I hate my life is one of her key phrases, or I'm just a nobody, I'm a screwed up piece of paper.
Shut up! I wouldn't be that you.
Sue and Jim want to be the family that Maisie can stay with forever. But even they accept that they may not be able to turn her around.
Could it all go wrong from here? Our inner belief in ourselves says no. Our heads say yeah.
What happens over the next 12 months will determine the rest of Maisie's life. If Sue and Jim can't make it work, she'll spend the rest of her childhood in care.
I'm very posh. Pleased to meet you.
Come on, that's it.
Wow!
It's Christmas 2009.
Well done, come on! You can blow it out. Okay.
First of all, so we need to have a list. Is this Devon?
Jim and Sue always dreamed of having a large family. Unable to have kids of their own, they adopted their first child 20 years ago. They're now mum and dad to 8 special children.
The sort of children that we so love to join our family, and indeed the sort of children of which there are so many out there needing homes, they've often suffered genuine danger, violence and neglect.
We made a conscious decision to take older children. Most adopters want the younger children, so we were then taking the children that other people didn't want. How many have you put in the wrong envelopes, Cal?
I was just checking, so I thought I did that one, but I didn't.
Right, we'll put it back in,
And we'll
close it down.
Me.
Can that go away, please? Oh, along with the others. Come on.
So here we have Lisa, who is now 29, and Justine, 25. And then we have Chris, 24, and Wayne, 22. And then we've got the sibling group of 4. We've got Devon, who's 15, Courtney, 12. Then we have Cal, who is 10, and Lewis, who is 9. And we also have Maisie.
All of the children suffered serious neglect and abuse before finding a home with Jim and Sue.
I have to say, this is better than any family I've ever been to.
We have a mum now that cares for us, whereas the other times we didn't.
I can honestly say that, yes, I do love them as parents, and I can express anything to them, tell them anything.
I just felt love for them, and I just knew that this was going to be my home. So that's when I did call them Mum and Dad.
Come on then.
Maisie hopes she'll become their 9th adopted child.
Wish, wish, wish. Hooray!
Right, let's see who we've got here. Right, here's a couple of them. There's one for you to have. And there's one there for you to have.
All the children came to Jim and Sue after years in care. But Maisie has probably suffered the most disruption.
Oh, right, it's a word game. Because of Maisie's past experiences, compounded by the 2 previous attempts at adoption, she's got a very confused view of what parents are.
One was from Dave and Jenny, was that right?
She was just 4 when social services took her away from her birth parents because they considered it too dangerous for her to stay. Since then, Maisie has lived with 10 different families. 2 of the families tried to adopt Maisie, but they couldn't cope with her extreme behaviour, and eventually they gave her up.
To a lot of people, she will look as if she is just a very normal, ordinary child without any particular issues. But to live with her, it's very, very different. Right, can we put this away for now then, please, Lewis?
There are often moments where we doubt our own ability to survive with the latest little darling we've taken on.
For the last year, even Jim and Sue have struggled to manage Maisie's tantrums.
Come and tell us.
Today, her temper landed her in trouble at school.
And then I got in trouble and lost my playtime lunch.
For a week?
No, just for today.
Just for today?
Yeah, and they made me write outlines saying I must not swear at all.
Yeah. What would have been a better idea to go to the teachers?
Her violent tantrums, which they all call booms, affect every member of the family.
In the adoption book it said she was a nice, caring girl, but when we first got her there were little tantrums.
Pinching, biting, kicking.
It's just everything all in one go comes out into the open.
It's loud, noisy, she'll scream.
They are very big.
They used to go on for hours.
Screaming like you're trying to kill her, it will sound like.
I think she was feeling quite angry because when she got here she was saying that I wish I didn't come here, and it was quite scary.
Don't disturb me.
Sorry.
Hey, you don't push your mum away.
Her tantrums can last for up to 6 hours. More often than not, they are targeted at Sue.
Her level of violence, particularly her level of violence towards Sue, that was heavy in the extreme, which then meant that she needed to be held, to be restrained for her own safety.
When it got to that stage, I did think, is it going to work? Is it going to destroy the family?
Star Wars.
Jim and Sue believe Maisie needs expert help to control her tantrums. For the last year, they fought hard for the money for the therapy she so desperately needs. Without it, they fear the adoption will break down.
Come on, you're always 10 minutes behind everybody else. All right, quickly downstairs, please.
It's March. After an uphill struggle, the authorities agree to fund 6 months of therapy.
Come on, eat up your toast.
Throw your clothes on really quickly.
Today is the first session.
We can get going.
Woman knows how therapy, like, get rid of all the bad stuff what's happened to me and talk about it and get rid of it, and help me trust my mum and dad more, because I've
pulled Mum's head, slapped her around the face, kicked her, punched her, and pinched her on the ear, and then I felt bad after that. So yeah, that'll help my life out.
In you get, sweetie. In you get, sweetie. Maisie needs it massively, and what we desperately want for Maisie, as with all of our children, is that she grows up having a chance to have a normal sort of a life, being able to make relationships with people. If Maisie doesn't learn to make good relationships, then her future will look very bleak. A lot of children who come through the care system, a number of them will end up the wrong side of the law. That's not what we want for her. There you go, sweets. Okay. There you go. Let's go in.
Maisie has been given a place at Family Futures, a unique therapy centre with an exceptional track record for healing some of the country's most damaged children. This is the first time they've allowed cameras to document their work.
Oh, nice little wave.
Jay Vaughan will lead the team treating Maisie.
Not met,
This is Jay.
How does she know my name?
Because I know your mum.
Families get in touch with local authorities when families are in crisis. Everyone in the family is miserable. They can see no hope for the future.
You know the way, Maisie, huh?
Oh.
Huh?
Do you know the way?
I think.
You have a sense, don't you, where we're heading? Upstairs.
Yeah, she's got an idea.
When you say neglect, most people think neglect, maybe they were a bit hungry at times or they weren't kept clean. We're talking about children who ate their own nappies because there was no other food, children who drank from the toilet brush holder, children who never had anyone pick them up, who were force-fed their own vomit. I mean, it's unbearable to really think about.
If Maisie is to move forward, the team will have to take her step by step back into her past and confront her most painful memories.
So, going to get out a very, very large piece of paper, and you and Mum are going to draw around each other's bodies on the paper.
Wow.
And then we've got
It's gonna be big, your body really wide.
In this first session, therapists Jay and Elizabeth want to focus on Maisie's violence towards Sue and Jim.
So do you want to try lying down together and see how you want to lie?
I want to see what Mum looks like.
So,
Why do I have to get next to you?
well, where would you like to be next to Mum?
You
could hold hands.
Oh, you want Mum?
What about holding hands?
No.
Or hands side by side?
Yes.
Touch me, but I can't touch you. Is that
Oh,
it?
okay.
I just did that. No. Around those lovely stripy feet.
Don't touch them.
I'm not touching them.
Look at that.
There you go.
Don't even know where the join is.
Well, let's do Mummy.
Right, you need to draw me.
Sweet.
You can see that Maisie takes a lot of trouble over things when she
does.
likes things just so.
For most of the morning, Maisie avoids physical contact with Sue. But in her painting, she reveals something about how she really feels.
Ah, is that Maisie inside Mummy's heart?
Look, I've got all of your hair.
Yeah.
Do you know, Maisie, what I think? Actually, the fact that you put that down, that big heart, and put both of you in it, is saying to Mummy, in the best way you can, how important she is and how much you do love her.
I know.
I don't know.
Didn't mean it.
It's Maisie.
Well,
It's friends.
It's what?
Maisie, can we put that? No, because we're talking. Maisie, can you just put it down for a moment, please?
As we started, it was very interesting that Maisie didn't want to have any physical touch.
She keeps adults at a distance so she doesn't form an attachment. I think what's clear is what an angry little girl she is and how scared she is. She does dissociate and go off and blank out things when it's all too difficult, which is okay. That's just letting us know maybe we're going too fast and we need to slow down. The real challenge is going to be, how are we going to help Maisie actually get close to Sue and let Sue be a mum?
Sue and Jim are pleased with Maisie's first day of therapy.
No! Mom.
Do you need feeding?
No.
Back home, she appears calm and happy.
Mummy, can you feed me? And I won't know what you put on my foot, so I'll just eat it.
Okay, but they're all mashed up.
One way Sue and Jim help the children is to give them vital experiences they missed out on. Sometimes at dinner, they feed Maisie like a toddler.
One of the key things that you have to realise when you're parenting an adopted child is that the age of the child you have is not the age of the child that you have.
Developmentally, it's certainly the case that Maisie has moved on. I'd probably place her at 3, maybe even going on 4.
Give Daddy that bit because you fed me a lot of that.
Oh, right, okay.
Until now, Jim and Sue have had great success helping all their children catch up developmentally. There's been no need to call in outside help.
One of the key ideas of getting family futures involved is so that Maisie can learn the difference between therapy and mum and dad. And with mum and dad, definitely.
My ears itchy.
Can you finish feeding the rest of it, please?
Right, are we ready?
It's been 2 weeks since Maisie's first therapy session. Today, Jim and Sue's son Wayne is home to celebrate his 23rd birthday. Sue, Jim and the 7 kids still living at home are getting ready for a day out.
Holly, what you doing?
Yeah. It's all right with the children.
Okay, I'm just going to stand here and zoom in on stuff.
The 2 boys, Cal and Lewis, are really excited.
There's a fire engine.
4 hours later, and their trip into town to buy Wayne's presents ends in a big public tantrum.
Don't talk to me!
Sorry, we're shut. I'll open the back
When they
door
arrive home, Maisie refuses to be consoled.
Don't talk to me!
There was a particular game that Maisie wanted, and I said to her, no, not today, because today we need to concentrate on Wayne. She couldn't quite cope with that.
She ran away. She ran away. Mum walked 2 steps and went, she raced. She ran away. She ran away and then can't get away because too many cameras. We told the police what she looked like, found her.
In the end, in order to protect ourselves and her, we ended up having to restrain her.
Mum was screaming at you.
By the time you've managed that for about an hour and a half, you do feel totally emotionally and physically exhausted.
She has strong feelings for Wayne. That is how life is when you adopt
And I
children.
don't have any feelings for that big cow.
There are times when I just say, look, you know, just please stop the world. I just want to get off because it just is, you know, becomes overwhelming.
I wish you were dead!
That anger just builds up inside me, then I just let it go. So yeah, I feel really tired after, upset 'cause I've called my mum names. It's like I don't really think when I throw it. So yeah. Oh, come on, Josie, you can't leave now just 'cause we're talking.
Yeah. Daddy was going to do that. Right, hold on.
I love you, heart.
It's May, 4 weeks into therapy, and Jim and Sue are at the end of their tether. The therapy is proving slow and upsetting work for everyone.
Face outwards, away from Mummy, but I think...
Shut up, fatty.
After just a few sessions, Jay and the team are seeing for themselves Maisie's anger in full flow.
I'm not sure what it is.
Maisie, don't
kick. Right, what am I doing?
You're holding me the
Maisie.
I'm not holding you at all.
You were.
That's not.
Yes, you were.
I'm trying to stop you from falling
I was
off.
feeling that back to
Maisie.
me.
Maisie.
Tantrums.
Yes.
So it's mummy, mummy, mummy. All about mummy, mummy, mummy.
I think it just feels really difficult when lots of focus is on anything to do with your relationship with Mum.
I hate mums, especially one I hate now.
She withdraws from contact, and she did say, I don't like mums, and I don't like this mum, but she was very clear, it's mums.
Jay recognises just how exhausting Maisie's constant attacks must be for her new parents.
And think, seeing all of that, got a long way to go. Because in a way, she's 9 now, she's physically strong, Jim can physically manage her, but this has to be contained in the next year, because otherwise it will be dangerous.
Don't kick, Maisie. Listen to me.
It's going to take many months to get Maisie to open up and talk about her previous mums.
I look well different when like that and then like that.
Maisie has now lived with Jim and Sue's family for 19 months.
All them are all my books. There's my drawers. Look. That's my dolls. That's my favourite. So is that one. That's a spare bed where I keep all my teddies in there. Courtney sleeps there and I sleep here.
Justine is 25. She remembers what she was like when she arrived age 6, 19 years ago.
Poor Joe.
When you come in, you think to yourself, OK, how bad can I be until they reject me and they hand me back? I was a big challenge for them. I was really naughty, definitely. Cheeky, always pushing the boundaries. So I could see that in Maisie. Push, 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 push. And then eventually one day you break and think, actually, they do love me and they're not going to get rid of me.
The problem is that there's no sign that Maisie's improving. After weeks of therapy, she has one of her worst tantrums yet. Once again, it's Sue who bears the brunt.
She believed that the whole world was against her, and she needs to prove it.
She tries to ignore it and let Maisie calm down by herself.
I know it's not intentional. She knows that she didn't intend to hurt me, but in the moment, she's absolutely terrified and fighting for her life. I understand it, and then I need to help her to understand it.
Come on, wakey, wakey. Get you some dinner.
Sue and Jim are experienced adopters. They recognise that Maisie's angry outbursts will have helped her survive threatening situations in her past. On top of the rejection from her birth parents, Maisie's lived with 10 mums in the last 4 years. Today, Jay and Eugene wanted to explore if this is linked to her angry feelings.
So Maisie, how long have you been in this family now that you're making all this food for? More than a year. But it looks to me as if both your mum and dad are clearly saying that they're happy.
Probably not.
Probably not. You say these little jokes, these little things, but I'm not sure that you always feel absolutely confident that things are all fine and that you are loved and that you are lovable. Is it a bit like the joy's gone out of the shopping? Because what I was wondering about, Maisie, is actually you've had lots of mums before, haven't you? Maisie's feeling very cross with me because I'm bringing up this now.
Someone always butts in the game.
Yeah, you're making me feel a bit cross with me. And then you think maybe you'll be on your own for a bit. Maybe, Maisie, I'm sure you're listening over there.
No, I'm not.
OK, well, you don't have to listen, because I'm just going to talk to your mum and dad for a little bit, because this is hard, really hard stuff to think about.
Just said don't talk to me.
To you? No, OK. And part of the difficulty is it's not really about you, Sue. It's about all the mummies before.
I think it is about all the mummies before. All of those hard feelings and all of that rejection.
But when she says little things like, no, they don't really love me, that's really what's going on.
Yeah, and she said this last Friday, but nothing is changing. I'm still as angry, and I'm always going to have booms, and it's always going to go wrong.
No, I don't think leaving the room's OK. Do you want to go to the loo? Want to join her in the loo?
Don't touch! She was resistant up to a point, but in the afternoon session, she was willing to explore a little bit further.
Maisie's a very good drawer and she likes getting things just so.
She does.
The therapists know all about Maisie's past through her records. Jay's persuading her to start thinking about what happened to her by getting her to draw her most recent mummies and daddies.
She ended up doing a picture with Jim on one side as a teddy bear and me on the other side as a giraffe. And that was the mummy and daddy that she felt was easy for her to think about.
Yeah, I like that.
That's brilliant.
Actually, for Susan.
Susan. And then she also managed to put one of her foster carers onto the picture. Why is she a star?
Because she was really, really kind to me.
She was really kind to you.
And we used to go outside watching the stars.
Ah, right.
Susan.
That's a good thought.
Susan, the star.
She seemed to be on a roll, but she's a difficult mummy to think about because, again, she let her go and didn't keep her.
Oh, you look a bit sad now. Was that something maybe you'd have liked, Maisie?
She was coping with me.
She was coping with
But
you.
then they just decided that she weren't right and took me away.
That makes you feel cross.
Yeah.
Well, I'm really sorry that happened for you, Maisie.
She was really nice.
I live with Fuven. I love Fuven. And Fuven's just behind you.
2 years ago, Maisie's last foster mum, Susan, helped her make this video to appeal to potential adopters.
I like to dance and I like to talk. A lot. And sometimes...
Susan was only ever meant to be a stopgap mum. But Maisie lived with her for over a year, enough time to form a strong attachment, probably the most reliable relationship Maisie has had in her whole life.
You can't have Susan back, sweetie.
A few days after the session, therapy seems to have triggered big feelings in Maisie. At home, they flood to the surface in a major tantrum.
You can't have Susan back.
It becomes clear Maisie doesn't understand why she couldn't stay with Susan forever.
An option. You can sit on the stair. You can't have Susan back, sweetie. You can't. Come on.
It takes an hour for Sue to calm Maisie down.
We need to get you fed, miss.
2 hours later, she's ready to talk about it.
I was really, really upset.
Did you live with her for a long time, Maisie?
I don't really know. It felt to me really long. Every Friday I got to choose what I want for lunch and dinner.
after a fortnight, Maisie is back in therapy.
Going out of the window. The girl's going out of the window.
Maisie's attachment to her last foster mum, Susan, is preventing her bonding with Sue. The therapists have decided they need to deal with this issue before they can go further back into her past.
Well, the plan today was to begin thinking about Maisie's life story, and we thought the best place to start was to start at the sort of end, which is hopefully the easier place, and that's with Susan.
Sit still, and then we won't have a problem. No, not in your face. Absolutely not, mate. Very hot.
No, sorry.
Fuck bitch.
And what she does when she gets angry and upset, she brings up a whole load of important things that we need to think about.
Jay wants to help Maisie understand why she couldn't stay with Susan.
Very good. Beautiful.
Right. I need you to choose me. Figure to be Susan.
Susan was cuddly.
Lovely.
To make it simple, Jay tries using puppets to act out what happened.
I'll look after Maisie till you find a forever family.
Okay, give us a call if you have any problems.
And then one day a terrible thing happens. Susan collapses and she gets sick, really sick, and has to go to the hospital as an emergency.
The team know that Maisie saw Susan rushed away in an ambulance and that she had no chance to say a proper goodbye.
And that was really scary for you.
Three months into therapy, and at last there's a substantial breakthrough. For the first time, she allows herself to be comforted by Sue.
Luckily, she gets better.
She got better. She came out of hospital.
Because I really felt for Sue, because there was Maisie being very sad about, you know, another mum, I guess, and she still got up and wanted to get close to Maisie.
I think that's the first time that she has appropriately cried.
Then you went to stay back with her.
And it's really hard for them to actually be scared and vulnerable and cry. So Maisie is making quite big steps in many ways to be able to manage that.
Sounded a bit desperate, didn't it?
Back at home, Sue and Jim get on with the day-to-day job of being good parents to all their 7 children living at home.
You don't need to grump and throw things.
I'm not throwing them.
Maisie.
You asked me, don't have to shout back at me.
Right. She's in a real strop with a foul face on her and just chucking the stuff across the table.
Right, well, pull her out then.
Right, Maisie, can you come here, please?
They have developed a range of techniques to keep Maisie's violence at bay.
You're right on moody cow.
Don't you speak to me like that. Now, you've had a lovely day. We sorted out all the stuff for your trip. She will kick off with Jim from time to time, but not in quite the same way as she does with me. For Maisie, it's the mother figures all the way through that have let her down. Some of the placements she's been in have been with single mums, so there hasn't even been a male role model in the family. So that intensifies the fact that it's the mother figure that has let her down.
Sensing there's trouble, Sue plays with Maisie like a toddler to help decrease the level of tension in her body and mind. The new technique seems to work. Progress at last.
Not too heavy!
Oh yeah, not that heavy.
Jim remains worried about money. Like most adopters, they have never received any financial support. But 4 months into therapy, it's clear Maisie will need family futures through the long term.
Seriously, we need you in.
But the local authority are only releasing funding bit by bit, which keeps everyone on edge.
What we know will be a most unholy mess is if we have to stop-start in the middle. As soon as we stop, she'll go backwards. So we're talking 50,000 for a year's programme. You compare that to the cost of keeping her in care for another year, which is 100,000 and rising, and It's a no-brainer, really, isn't it? And it should be funded a darn sight more easily than it actually is.
Kashmir. I come from Kashmir.
Sorry? Come on. Well, it's going to go up your nose. There you go, she's finished.
So we have to be very clear that the rule is no leaving the room by the door or by the window. Because whatever you might think, we think you're precious.
I don't want to get in discussion anyway.
Yes.
By July, Maisie has had 4 months of therapy.
I was thinking maybe that would be good to hear from Maisie how things have been at home since we last met. Have there been some tricky moments? That's a little nod. Thumbs down?
Loser.
No, it's about being loser.
Oh, right. And who are you directing that at?
Because I hate her.
You hate Mum. Do you know what's happening now?
What?
It's time to start having a go at Mum.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah?
I heard some things earlier this morning which were
But I
saying
changed my mind.
Mum's
sometimes.
really supported me in that,
But
and I really wanted to
sometimes I
do that
change
for
my
Mum.
mind.
But Mum's going to look at Dad and she's going to get lots of support from Dad's lovely eyes and know that actually it's nothing to do with Mum. It's to do with how Maisie feels inside. And a great way of getting rid of all your feelings is to say you hate Mum. And to make Mum feel as rubbish as you feel inside sometimes.
This will be a critical session. Jay and Elizabeth want to get Maisie talking about the real reasons behind her anger. It will mean digging up disturbing memories that she has never spoken about before.
Well, certainly I think we've got to do a lot more exploration of the birth history. I think that's fundamental, isn't it, to you know, where all that anger and hitting out comes from.
Maisie, I'm still not going to be cross with you, okay? I know you're having a hard time. I know this is difficult. Maybe you don't want to... Oh,
Fucking sake!
Hey.
I think they need to go on something like a trampoline.
Shut up, slut! Shut up, slut!
Who else has got physically hurt? Who have you seen being hurt, beaten up, Maisie?
No one.
No?
No, I think you have, love.
You might not
I
remember.
really think you have.
It's a long time ago.
When?
Well, we're aware there was a lot of violence, and that was what ultimately got you all taken into care.
I'm sorry. That was so sad.
Don't leave!
No. I'm sorry, but I have not been the one that's attacked you or your brothers or your mum or your dad or anybody.
What did you have to tell me about?
Oh. Well, I did ask Sue to say...
Because it's true.
Because you had such a terrifying time. To see your mum beaten up so badly that you children were trying to intervene to stop her getting hurt, and to see your brothers beaten up. It was just so awful, terrifying for you.
Did you just have bruises? No, what happened?
They certainly got punched and hit.
And I think every time you hurt Sue and you kick and you bite her and you punch and you headbutt her, you're doing the stuff that you've seen. I thought it was very powerful hearing her history a bit, Sue and Jim talking about that, and how distressed she was by hearing about the horrific abuse that went on, the physical abuse.
Well done, you did really well, Maisie.
And she had masses of questions. I think we could have gone on and on.
But actually, I think what she's flagging up is, you know, I want to do the harder stuff, really, isn't it?
She was so interested in her story. And maybe, I hope, maybe beginning to think of some connection between
seeing her brothers beaten up, seeing her birth mum beaten up, and the sort of beating up that she does of Sue.
Today's session is upsetting, but it's a breakthrough. And it seems to have a real impact on Maisie. She keeps talking about what happened on the way home. In their parent-only session the next day, Jim and Sue describe what she told them.
You asked her 3 questions.
And the 3 questions were, first of all, does it give you a good feeling or a bad feeling to have a bit of a boom and need to be restrained in public? And she said, no, it's a bad feeling. Second one was, did she think that it made some sense that a lot of what she'd seen in the past might explain why she gets so angry and feels so bad inside? And yes, she did think that explained it. And the third one was, do you want us as your parents?
Both of
And
us.
she said, yes.
Oh.
And I said, and do you mean both of us, including Mummy? Yes, definitely.
Hang on. And then...
2 weeks later, there's been no sign of Maisie's temper.
What you got there? You made them for me? That's so lovely.
Sorry, Mum, for the behaviour of these couple of weeks. I'll try to improve. Love you, Mum.
That's fantastic, Maisie. Oh, that's so lovely. That's really, really lovely. Where's my hug? Oh. Do you need to go on the trampette for 5 minutes?
Yes. I've got my jet.
I mean, that's just amazing. I just want to cry because it's just so lovely. And I'm not naive enough to think that that's it, that, you know, everything's all mended now. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of challenging behaviours in the future.
Because I wasn't being really nice to her for the last couple of weeks, I thought that she might be cheered up by the pictures. I think she liked them all best. And I think she cried in happiness, sort of.
But I know that in foster care, nobody would ever talk about her birth family and how much physical abuse they had been through. And the message she was always given was, well, you don't need to think about that, that's in the past. But from our point of view, we think about her whole life.
Spider on the loose!
And I think the fact that we're trying to help her to integrate all those experiences and make some sense of them, it's changed the way she perceives us. Maisie! Come on, you don't go out with nothing on your feet. Can I hold on to that, please?
No.
Until...
Can you refill it?
Can I refill it what?
Please.
Right, you get something on your feet now, please.
It's clear to Jim and Sue that Maisie is finally beginning to believe that they might really keep her. But practical issues stand in their way. There's no guarantee of the money for the therapy Maisie needs, so Jim and Sue face a momentous decision. Do they take a risk and adopt her, despite the uncertainty?
Your window of opportunity to negotiate is pre-adoption.
Yeah.
The moment the adoption goes through, it's really, really difficult then to get anything negotiated. That's your sort of chance.
Yeah, no, we're aware of that. However, she has been desperate to be adopted because of the 2 failed attempts that... And we have held it off by saying, in this family, it takes 2 years. We're coming up towards the 2 years. She is very aware of that. If we don't go for it, the placement could just fold.
Because her expectations would have been dashed and her trust in us would have been dashed.
Without the therapy and without the support, there's no way we could continue this placement.
Right.
You couldn't put her
shockingly-
back into a foster placement because of the amount of violence that she's already, and the size of her.
Yeah.
It'd have to be secure. One of her brothers is already in one.
Right.
He's been in one since 2007.
Right.
So they either come up with the funding for the ongoing therapy and a reasonable commitment over the next 3 years, or we're out of here.
Well, I mean, 3 years or so with us, plus your support, is still less than 1 year in a secure placement.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think they really love her and really see her potential. But there's a big bit of them now saying, which I've not heard before, that actually this won't work if there isn't funding in place. So it may be, sadly, that if it doesn't work with Sue and Jim, she gets moved to a therapeutic, secure, residential placement for children who aren't manageable in families.
Once again, Maisie's future hangs in the balance.
That's the only sticky cheese at the moment.
Holly's friend is outside now.
I found it.
Crying.
What with stick?
All their children believe that being adopted by Jim and Sue transformed their chances in life.
My whole life was unsettled all the time, and like I have like flashbacks of like bad little things what might have happened when I was young.
The day that we were due to come up here, I'd already had my bags packed because nobody else had happened, and I was waiting at the door for somebody to pick me up.
I knew that I was adopted and our mum couldn't care for us because she had problems, but I didn't fully understand why.
Without me, they wouldn't be here now because they would have died or something. I had to bath them, wash them, get food for them, and stuff like that, really.
And how old were you, Devon?
5 to 8. That's when I took on a role as being mother.
Get off me! Don't touch me!
Stop
it, idiot!
I tried to make
Get
more violence.
off me!
No biting or spitting.
Ow! I need 5 legs.
I do because I can't hold you with one.
Yeah. Ow!
I'm sorry,
Fucking
but
slut!
I'm sorry, but if you're going to do that to me,
And that's sort of where we were last time.
It's August.
sorry.
Jay and Elizabeth both think Maisie is finally ready to talk about the horror of what happened in the first years of her life.
I think Maisie's upset and scared about some of the stuff we talked about last time.
Yeah.
And it's great if we end up in this sort of battle, which is what you were saying, Elizabeth. I just think sometimes when you touch Maisie, when she's angry and upset, it just feels like it's all happening again somehow. And that's why I think, Maisie, when you say things like, don't touch me, don't kick me, it feels like it comes from years ago, stuff you've seen and been involved with. That it's not even something that's happening now.
Stop talking about past.
You don't want me to talk about it?
We're going to be following all through.
Oh.
Are you deaf or what? Are you deaf or what?
I think...
After an hour, Jay feels Maisie is calm enough to carry on with today's plan.
Going back to you and what you remember, I was thinking, were you skinny?
She was pregnant.
born early.
Yes.
And didn't she go into an incubator?
I think it said so. I think she was at least 3 or 4 weeks early.
Yes.
Do you know about the incubator? Because we're going right back to the beginning.
A sort of big plastic box, so to put oxygen in there so the baby can breathe.
I've got like plastic around me.
Even when you're a baby inside your mummy's tummy, there is a fair chance that she was taking drugs. Really, really hard drugs, difficult drugs. She'd have been stressed and getting shouted at and probably thumped.
there's quite a lot whereby you missed out when you were really little. And I think you were probably a very, very distressed baby when you were born.
I think so.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Was I born with eczema or not?
It's a good question.
We don't believe so.
Would have I been a healthy baby if I was born at Mummy's tummy?
Yes.
Yes, you would have been a very happy
Pretty sure you would.
Yes.
And I suspect your mummy, when you said earlier about her looking pregnant, I suspect your mummy would love it if you'd been born from her tummy.
I would.
That would be your dream,
Yeah,
really, to
it
have
would.
given birth to a
No, her dream would probably be birth to all the children.
Yes, to all of you.
All 9 of you.
Yes.
Yeah. Is that right, Mum?
Yeah.
I think it's terrifying for her to think about it, but the moment she starts, she's got masses of questions. She wants to understand and make sense of, wants to know why she is like she is now. And actually, since the last session, Jim and Sue are saying, in general, things have been improved.
Your skirt looks like it's been made out of curtains. Most of your skirts do.
Do they?
Well, the
it's
other
not
week,
quite
the
as bad
grey
as
one
slut.
was really cool.
Back she comes.
What?
As the summer sessions progress, so does Maisie's attitude to therapy.
With new sights, sounds. This isn't conscious mimicry.
Mum, with that other pan, can you fill it up?
This one.
Jim and Sue feel she's beginning to make sense of her past, and it seems it's making her less angry.
He chortled
Told in his joy.
Which doesn't go unnoticed by the rest of the family.
Well done, Maisie.
She feels positive. She's been doing this tantrums. She hit me when she first arrived. No, she doesn't hit me. Well, she threatens it. She goes, "Should we tell her what?" Nice trainers.
And she's changed her attitude towards Mum. She used to say stuff like, "I hate you," I wish I wasn't part of this family. She still says it now sometimes, but she now more frequently says, "I love you."
At the end of August, there's word from social services. Jim and Sue have been given money, but only for the next 6 months of therapy. There's no answer on the 3 years they've asked for. With Maisie pushing them on whether this is going to be her family forever, they need to make a decision now about the adoption.
She will always say, the others are adopted, I'm not. So she's very conscious that she's not adopted yet. So for her, it's massive. She really needs to know that we are going to do this.
Ready, steady, go. Yes? Something's coming through. Over probably the last 3 or 4 weeks, she's been saying, this is where I belong. This is my family. Now let's just go ahead and get the papers done.
And we have in here...
You won't have seen one of these before.
Will you get adopted?
Yeah.
Yes. But we did say this day would come, didn't we?
Case number murder.
Case number, getting a daughter.
Now you need to get the surnames.
I wanted to be called Katie or Chloe.
How many names do you want, child?
Katie, Chloe, Sasha, Amig.
We don't think... Sorry, what was that last one?
Amig.
Amig?
I like that name, Amig.
My relationship to the child, none.
But you will be when
But I will
absolutely.
be once they put the stamp on.
Yes, once they put the stamp
No,
on it.
let me do this
You want Mummy to do that bit?
Okay.
Come on, Mummy.
Because this is important, because this means that you're part of our family forever.
Lewis, how old was you when you got adopted? 6.5. They love us and we love them. It's a perfect match and let's do it.
I feel great about being adopted. Sorry.
Maisie has now lived with Sue and Jim for almost 2 years. And she's about to embark on 6 more months of therapy.
This isn't what I planned for, but it's better because you can't really see the grey hair.
Makes me think about being adopted. Yeah. It's not what you planned for, but can work out better in the end.
That flew, I think. I believe that they're going to need ongoing help because Maisie's got a really tricky history and it's not just going to go away. It's lovely to see your legs looking better. Look at that. Well, that must be a sign you're a bit less stressed. And as she reaches next developmental stages, she will perhaps push it and challenge things.
Maisie, now.
But this is a really, really good sign. And if anyone can do it, Sue and Jim can. And actually Maisie has huge potential. If it keeps on in this trajectory, yeah, she could have a very different life.
It's the 23rd of November. Maisie's wished for this day, but never really dreamt it would happen. All the children remember the moment they were adopted into this extraordinary family.
The only question the judge asked us was, do you want to get adopted or not? We were like, yeah, please. The answer was yes, wasn't it, Slug? I knew you'd say that.
The judge gave us a little teddy bear. I still have mine.
He was like, I now declare you adopted. No, you didn't. I know, I'm joking. Let's go to the car!
Hold on.
Look how Lewis this way.
Come on. It's permanent. She's one of ours now. So it's the beginning of the rest of her life and our life with her. It's marking how far Maisie's got. That she's achieved this amount of stability and that she definitely wants to stay.
Daddy, castle.
She all right to sit on the end? Right.
We've made a good start. We've engaged with her. She knows this is her family, so she can start to learn about herself and deal with her past from a safe position. It's a long, long way to go. I reckon we've reached the 3rd or 4th rung of a 25-foot ladder. Here is a toast to the smallest family in the world, not quite, and its newest member, Maisie. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hey.
This is a child who deserves to have a family, a childhood, and have fun.
There you go.
Cheers, Maisie days. Love you lots.
Hang on, let me come to you.
So that was why we took her.
This is fair, isn't it? Children should have families, and it's so much fun doing it. Why not?
That's good.
So we've had it before.
Right.
I'm happy that this film's being made because it helps people understand more about adoption if they haven't heard of it or only know very little about it.
If the people want to adopt someone, then they could use a few tips from us.
It promotes awareness to it so other people might be interested in adopting a child.
Yeah, it's all about me.